I have DaVinci Resolve here in Cachy OS. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. And it wasn't from a script either. It was actually, I'd done it the old way round. It's pretty simple, really, once you get your head around it. It's just changing the SHA sum and changing the name of it inside another file, and it would just, and you put make -I in your terminal, and then it goes away and it makes it on up, mate, and it done it. Yes. And it saved everything on in there. I've got Thunderbirded on here, and you know what? For all that, I've still got 2 terabyte. Yes, I've still got 2 terabyte left on this. Linux Mint, unfortunately, has been overwritten now. I am now finally a fully fledged Arch user. Yeah, right. I'm not a programmer in any bloody way, shape or form, but Cachy OS has got everything there for you. Everything on out of the bag. This is XFCE, of course, my favourite environment ever. I just love XFCE. It's snippy, it's quick. There's no boingy-wingy of the mouse going up and down when you open up an app like there is in KDE. You know what I mean? It's like flipping it. You're waiting around for flipping ages for that to go. I know you can switch it off. I know you can switch that thing. But it's like flipping it. Do you really need all that animation? No, you don't. So I don't. I don't bother. I do not bother with that at all. With KDE or with GNOME. I know that they're at the forefront. I know that people install KDE and GNOME and what have you. That's their preference. Everyone's got a choice, and that's why there's so much choice here in Linux land. Absolutely love it. I am over the bloody moon now. The script that I had doesn't work. Not for me anyway. I don't know what it is I done wrong, but it looked up and said I couldn't recognise the name Gavin. And I tried looking for the name Gavin inside the actual script, and I couldn't find a guy called Gavin on line 28 or whatever. So I thought, oh, bugger it, I'll just go online, and I asked Leo, and Leo came up with the answer for me, which was nice of him. Very nice of him. I asked Mr. Leo the lion, Leo the AI lion inside of Brave. Oh yeah. Oh man, I am just over the moon. Really am. I've got everything all set up here. It looks really big, doesn't it? Yes, that's because it is. I've got everything bigger now. Everything's bigger, bolder. Everything that I made up yesterday or the day before. My lovely, lovely menu is up and running here. Looks absolutely fantastic. Just a bit. Well, yeah, I might be biased on that actually, but everything is just working. And if we go along and look at that, there's number 2. There's that big blue one that I made up, but yeah, I might go back and make them at the same thingy, which I can do in here. Got everything I ever wanted on here now. Everything just out of the bag. Everything just working out of the bag. No problem whatsoever. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I've been using Linux since 2010. So I've done my Ubuntu part, really. You know, I've done that. Arch came along and I thought, no, I don't like this. Arch. It's like flipping out, and then you go off on there. But yeah, it was quick and what have you. I didn't like it at first. I didn't like Arch at all. But now, look at it. Absolutely fantastic. And the people over at Cachy OS just make things really, really easy for you. And yeah, you may have to go away and ask a few questions online, but that's what the internet's for, isn't it? And yeah, everything is tickety boom, mates. It really is. It's just working. Straight on out the bag. Yeah. You'll have to do some reading up on it. I mean, not everyone can use Debian, full-on Debian. You know, it's like, I just needed to move on and just have a fully Arch system. This is as quick as anything. Everything just opens up so bloody quick now. In there. Straight away. None of this boingy, wingy mouse rubbish or anything. Everything is there for me. All the apps that I want are there. Are just there. On out the bag. The only gripe I've got was to get the edit applications. Yeah, to get this, I had to use the AUR. Why, Menu Libre has been there for God knows how many years. Menu Libre is flipping fantastic because you can alter your menu around. And what I mean by that, usually you have system right down the bloody bottom of this, yeah? Whereas now I'm able to move that one up to the top and just underneath settings there. So if I need to get into system, I don't have to go scrolling on down or anything, which is a bloody good thing now. It's there underneath. But yeah, why isn't things like that in the main repos? Another gripe that gets me is, yes, in the repos they have Slick Greeter, Light DM Slick Greeter, but they don't have the Light DM settings which you need in order to be able to run the flipping thing. So I don't understand that. Do not understand that at all. That's one gripe I did. Hello, is that coming up? Applications. Let's go into properties here. We'll go to appearance and we'll get rid of that. I don't need that on up all the time. So I'll get rid of that now and it won't show up now. So there you go. Everything's just working on here. I just thought, yeah, let's move to Arch. If anything was to break on here through an update or whatever, if I wait a few weeks, that will then get resolved. Don't keep updating every single day. By all means, keep it up to date, but there's no need to keep it updated like every single flipping day. I left my gaming side for at least 2 months, and then I updated, and everything still tickety boo. So, by all means, though, if it's security, if they are a lot of security ones, then by all means get them installed as soon as. But, other than that, for the little things like software updates, a majority of your software doesn't really need updating so urgently as what, like security does. But yeah, over the moon, mate. Over the moon. Over that flipping moon in the bloody nursery rhyme, mate. Oh, yes. What else have I got on here? Well, it's just normal, mate. It's just as I had it in Linux Mint, basically. Here's all of my web apps that I made on up ages ago. All I had to do was, for ones that were opening up with Brave, because in Linux Mint, or in an Ubuntu-based system, they call Brave Browser, Brave-browser, I just had to turn it back to Brave, that was all. Just get rid of the browser part inside the actual script. That's all I had to do. And everything showed up inside of my menu down here. And there was a gripe I had, actually, with Linux Mint anyway, was whenever you try adding something to a panel, it would come up with the wrong icon. I had that for years and years and years, and still to this day, it's never been resolved. There was also keyboard shortcuts as well. When you clear the original keyboard shortcut, you have to press it twice in order to clear it. I never ever understood that. No other XFCE environment done that. And it's like, what the hell? is going on here. It was with Linux Mint. They are the only gripey things I could say about it, but it was stable, and it still is very stable indeed. So for beginners to Linux, I would still recommend Linux Mint just to get your toes wet with, and get yourself around an Ubuntu-based system or Debian-based system first. Then maybe move on to Debian. And then come over to Arch. Then, if you're really feeling really good with yourself, go on to Gentoo. Then if you're really, 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 really good and you've turned into a Linux encyclopedia, go on over to Gentoo and build on there. Yeah, it's a learning curve. Linux is a learning curve, and it depends on what you want out of it. What do you want out of your computer, for instance? What do you want out of it? You just want something to go on the web with? Easy. Any Linux operating system can do that, and also do emails and everything else as well. Creative-wise, like myself, making videos, I love DaVinci Resolve. I absolutely love that app. I bought it. I've got DaVinci Resolve Studio 20.3 now here in Cachy OS. Installed, lovely jubbly. No messing whatsoever. Took me a while to read on up on what you have to do. You have to change the char sum around on a couple of lines. But yeah. But I've deleted those off of my hard drive now, and I shouldn't have to upgrade again unless I really, really have to. But even if I do, I can just do that again because I've taken notes. That's another thing as well. If you're new to Linux, for God's sake, take notes. If you're wanting to learn Linux, which it is a learning curve, no matter what operating system you install. If you're not up there with commands and what things actually do, then read up and take notes. I've got loads of drives full of notes. I can't remember commands. I mean, I like to use the terminal in any case. That's another thing I've got to do, actually, while we're here and while I'm sat here chatting to you. I want to move back to Bash. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, but I would have to reboot afterwards, but never mind. That don't matter. Yeah, I would like to move back to Bash. Let's do that. Let's go into here. And we'll go into Linux Notes, and we'll go on down to Fish. I think it's called Fish to Bash. I think it's called something like that. Moving Fish to Bash. Moving? Was it moving? Moving, no. Moving from Fish to Bash. There we are. You just put this command on in, and it just says, yeah, all right. So open up that, and we'll just put that in, and then I can put my shortcuts in and what have you. So I've just got to put my password in, and away we go. And we go back to Bash again. Because no matter what you use, Fish, Bash, whatever, they still do the same thing. For NeoFetch Jason C, I might put that in because, yeah, we have FastFetch on here. Unfortunately, nobody's taken on the job of doing NeoFetch. Nobody's taken on the job of taking over that. Matey's gone away. He's gone fishing or something. Didn't he say or something? Is this it here? Yeah, there we go. So what I do here is do a gen config. I'll do it in here. There we go. All of that's done now. And you can list logos, and this is the one that we need, which is already on in there. I will do that in a mo. I will reboot, come back on in, and I'll see you in a bit. Ha ha! Right, we are back. Okay, so What was it I was going to do? Oh, yes. So if we go on into here, we go Linux notes. I have fast fetch JSON thing, neo fetch JSON thingy midget. Here it is. So I'm going to copy that. This is one that I made up myself. At least I think it is. Let's just make sure that it's all right. There was loads of stuff that I took off of this originally. Yeah, there we go. GPU's all right. Oh, it was all these other things that I took off, I believe, originally. But of course, this will get updated and whatever. So we're going to go in with this. I'm going to copy that. We're going to pop that into file system, and I can't remember for the life of me whereabouts it is. I think it's like etc. or it could be in here. I've got a feeling it's in here. I don't think it is actually. No, it isn't. No, it's in here. Fast fetch. There we go. Presets. And what I've got to do is just open this up as root, like so. It's the neo fetch one that we want to get rid of. So get rid of that, and then we'll paste stars in, or mine in, and I'll just go to permissions, set it as root, because that's where we're in. Set it to root. Come on, where are you? Root, there, right? We now close that. We can go back into here, because I can't quite remember what the hell the command was. Fast fetch, def, boo. Yep. And we just copy that into our bash RC file, which we can do underneath these. So I've just put my alias commands in, and we can have that. We can save that away, or we could have had it further on up the top. It doesn't really matter. So there's that. And when we open up terminal, of course, it comes up with this. And that's everything that all you need. I mean, what else do you need, eh? What else do you need? There you go. Got a little bit of colour in it. I could get rid of that blue, actually. If I really wanted to. We could turn it into a grey. Which one was it? It was one of these light blues, I guess. It's that one. We'll turn that into a grey or something. No, it isn't that one. It must be that one then. Try that then. Yeah. There you go. That's better. And there you are. And that'll be there all the time now. 1,182 Pac-Man packages. Fantastic. But everything is just working, which is a great thing. It's actually put up the right blimmin' terminal font that I'm using. Because unfortunately, NeoFetch didn't do that for a while because it's not being developed on anymore. There you go. Look at this. It's just working fine. Lovely. I can relax now. Everything's done-ish. There was something else I was going to tell you about, and I can't remember what it was, but hey-ho. Anyway, that is it for me. So I am now a fully fledged Cachy OS user throughout the whole of this system now. I've got my gaming side. That's still there. That's still booting on up lovely. And I got this as well. So best of both worlds. And I've got my lovely DaVinci Resolve working on down here, which I'm going to do this video with. There was something else that I was going to install. I've got Handbrake in. I don't know if I need Auto Editor. I don't know if you can get hold of that. Well, not without going into the AUR, probably. But hey-ho. Yeah, I think that is it. Thank you very much for watching. That is it from me. Bye for now.